Have you guys seen the news surrounding? I'll change topics here. Have you guys seen the news around in the NFL today that's been going on today? I have. I took like
For
after
what?
after for everything. Like I took a fairly large Twitter break after the Super Bowl. I really stayed off of it until like the last day or so. But Orlando Brown Jr. not being tagged. There's two outcomes for that. We either are really close to a deal or we're going to let him test the market and see if his value out there is the same as what we're saying and see where he wants to end up. Frank Clark's going to get cut, not bringing him back. Um, Obviously, Derek Carr has signed with the New
Nolans.
Orleans Saints. 4 years, 150 million, 70
Something like
something
that.
fully guaranteed.
Whoa, whoa,
G-
whoa, whoa. Who?
Derek
Derek
Carr?
Carr.
Oh, never mind, dude. I thought you were talking about a Chiefs player that just got signed. I was like, shut up.
Geno Smith
Not,
back to the
yet.
Seahawks. 3 years, 105.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if it was confirmed, but that was like the
That was confirmed.
finalization was confirmed. Good for Gino. And they've got the number 3 overall pick. They could take a quarterback and let him sit behind Gino.
There's a number 5.
Is it the 5? The Broncos. I thought the Broncos. Oh, that's right. It is the 5. Um, who else went?
Lamar. Tomorrow's the day for Lamar.
He's not signing his tag. They're not tagging him.
They they can do two different tags for him.
Yes, they can
If they
either
do the
do the
exclusive, he's getting like 50 million for the year,
right, or they could do the transition and it cuts it in
which is
like
like 32.
yeah, it's like in a quarter. But anybody who offers him a deal, they would either have to match or let him walk. Um, it'd be dumb of them not to do the exclusive, but they can they can trade out of it at any time as well. You've also got Tom Brady who's talking about coming back. There are
To the
NFL
Dolphins.
executives saying keep your eyes on Miami. And then we still have no idea what Aaron Rodgers is going to do.
How far is Jalen Carter going to slide?
Is
Do you
He's
that
think
gonna
that's going to
slide
the
right
affect
up
him?
your fucking asshole, bitch.
that was the defensive tackle who got charged with the or in the car wreck?
Reckless driving, yeah.
The teams are going to do their due diligence as they always do. It's going to depend on like who really needs him. Honestly, because he was probably going to go what top 5? I'm guessing top 10. Um, I wouldn't expect him to fall below 20. Like teams when it comes to rookie deals, still being able to have the 5th year option, even if you lose the rookie year because of whatever would need to do with court or whatever happens with that situation. Like that's still very valuable to NFL teams. I wouldn't expect that he drops below 20.
He still goes top 5.
I can see that. It just depends on what the need is on those teams that are going 5. You've got a guy like who's that? Anthony Richardson, the quarterback out of
Florida.
Florida. He is making big waves and is supposedly done the best interviews out of any other quarterback. And so now you've got C.J. Stroud, Will Levis, Bryce Young, and now you've got Anthony Richardson all going top 4, probably all going top 4. You've got to assume that the Bears are trading back. Um, the Texans need to take a quarterback at 2. You've got the Colts in the top 5 who also need a quarterback. So you can say with the Bears trading out, that's 3 quarterbacks in the top 4, top 5. You can expect somebody else to trade up to get in there. If you're gonna have the defensive tackle go top
Easy
5,
job.
but somebody's gonna have to come in and really need to trade up for that.
The Bears can get away with everything in this draft, though. They can trade out of the 1 back to the 2 to the Texans because people are dumb. Texans will be dumb like that. They can trade the 2 to the Colts, get a boatload of draft picks.
Listen,
I don't know.
if the Bears don't hit a home run in this draft in many ways, their fucking front office just needs to be wiped.
Well, this is second year for Ryan Poles. I think he's
Paul's
bringing everything along nicely for what the GM, the ownership, or the position of picking players has been in the past.
People have not been happy with that franchise for years now.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying he came in last year
Since
after the
Brian
Rook one
Urlacher
deal.
days, like they're not where they want to be as a franchise.
Well, their owner has to die very soon, so that's going to happen. They're going to have to sell the team. They're going to do something.
No, no, no. So I'm glad you bring up the Bears and Ryan Poles. Something to think about. Poles was part of the Chiefs organization, and there are rumors that the man really, really, really likes him some Orlando Brown Jr. They also are going to have the highest cap space that out of any team. Nobody can get close to the amount of cap space that they have, and their offensive line is the worst. And
So
don't
why
forget
wouldn't
that
they go
they've
get him?
got Justin Fields. If they need somebody to come in and cement, granted, we all know how good or bad Orlando Brown Jr. is. If Ryan Poles likes this guy, expect them to go out as soon as he hits the market. I think he's a lock to go
All right,
to
so
Chicago.
we should like be putting these topics in the chat so we have something to go off of when we're doing this. But this is the stuff we need to be talking about in the show, right?
And we are recording, Tybo.
Yeah,
Oh well, nobody said fucking welcome to the show. Goddamn me!
I was
You don't
planning on
have
just
to.
cutting a lot of this
Hey,
stuff up, putting in like small
we don't
videos.
really. That was one of the things we didn't talk about pre-show. That was like we've also got the intro that does that, so we don't need to do that. We just go right into it.
And I can also just cut it into small videos for YouTube as well.
That too.
I'm gonna
We
cut
got to
you into
go on the
small
pod
videos.
platform.
Okay, well then somebody's got to fucking spell
Welcome
that
to the
out for
show,
me
everybody.
because god damn it, I didn't know what was going on.
We made it.
Welcome to the show.
I am Sean, joined by Ty Bob and Ty Bo.
Are you
We are
now, son
back.
boy?
We are back.
And a little bit of Orlando Brown Jr. talk. I'm ready for that guy. I'm okay with him leaving. He's
Who's replacing him?
definitely
Who's replacing him?
so that's
Somebody in the
that's the other
draft.
issue. That's the other. Well, okay. So the free agent market is really, really poor for left tackles. Now the issue is we let Orlando Brown walk. We will bring back Andrew Wiley. He's a serviceable starter or backup, whatever is absolutely needed. Um, the free agent market for left tackles is garbage. I don't want any of them. So that means we're either trading up because whoever's going to fall at 32 at left tackle isn't going to be who we're willing to start as the ultimate protector for Patrick Mahomes. So we're either trading up and we're going to go after one of the top guys, or we're going to make a trade. Now, I
Or
wouldn't.
or Veach pulls his magic again, like he does in every draft, and draft somebody late. Not the biggest guy right now, but he improves over time.
Well, yeah, but
Reed
the issue
Humphrey in the
is
second round, Trey Smith in the sixth, seventh round. Like, I know it's left tackle, but at the same time, he finds talent in the draft.
there's talent there, but not for day one starters. You're going to need a day one starter. And that's like I would agree with you if we were keeping Orlando Brown Jr. around and like needed a guy to fill in. Like that's why I wish we would have went after one in the draft this year. But and like now we're set. But now we're at this crossroad where okay, OB's not coming back. You need a day one starter. You're either picking high or you're making a trade. Your trade could be I've heard Laramie Tunsil is on the table, but he's going to come at a cost. It's going to come at a massive cost and a big contract. Trent Williams is out. There's probably a couple other guys that we could go after, but really the free agent market's pretty slim pickings, and it's going to be way too much money. I would expect to see Veach probably trade up. We have 9
Whatever
picks.
I'm
We've
looking
got
at
some
right
draft
now
capital to
says
move
that
up.
Jason Peters is available. He's a free agent. I think that is a cool backup plan, worst case scenario type deal. Like Jason Peters could probably get us through 1 year. barring an injury, which from a veteran like that is a possibility. But is it? I mean, I would like to know what Jason Peters' asking price is, um, as a guy of his age. But I would not mind having him as our left tackle
I mean, he
because it
just
doesn't.
had
OB's not coming back, right? We have
well, no, no,
official
no.
pretty
He
much
could.
lost
No, no,
him,
no.
He
or
could.
It's not official.
it's
He's
not.
we've got until Monday to get a deal done with him. Currently for the next 7 days, we're the only team that has the ability to negotiate with him. Now, from all intents and purposes, it sounds like negotiations have broken down and he will test the market. Now,
Yeah.
he could go out and he could see that, okay, the Bears are offering me a ton of money, but that organization sucks.
Uh-huh.
And I got two or three other teams, and they're kind of giving me roughly a little bit more than what the Chiefs were offering, but I want to win. I'm going to go back to the Chiefs for less money if they're still offering that contract. That's still possible. He could also be like, all right, you know what? I don't care about winning. I have my ring at 26 years old. The Browns are offering me a
He's
bag. I'm going to go get it.
he's gonna go for a bag.
I mean,
If the
I
contract
probably would.
talks have not if if the everything that says we're expected to release him or whatever, like the contract talks are not working out right now.
We're out of it. He's out of a contract. He got franchise tagged, so he has no contract. The only thing that we have right now is exclusive rights to negotiate until the end of business on Monday.
He's gonna go get a
That's
bag.
the 12th or whatever.
He's gonna do the same thing that Tyreek Hill did. He's gonna get a bag after.
I don't doubt him. Now you were talking about Jason Peters, obviously the former Eagles and Cowboys left tackle. He's 41 years old, 19 years of experience. When he
41.
Jesus.
Jesus, as a left tackle.
As a left tackle, he's got
Oh,
19 years of experience. He went undrafted in 2004 to the Bills out of Arkansas. His last deal with the Cowboys at 40 years old, 1 million, 1.9, or excuse me, 1 year, 1.9 million. So he would garner under 2 million, probably near that vet minimum, but not a guy that you want
Cowboys
as
were a
your
playoff
starter.
team. Like, didn't Jason? I mean, was Jason Peters
He
starting
was
on that team?
he ended up starting due to injuries.
Yeah,
He played fine. Wouldn't want him to start for 17 games plus.
that would be my insurance policy for Sean's plan. If Veach goes after somebody late that was supposed to be developed.
I mean, there's other options on the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line as well. Don't forget you've got bring back Andrew Wiley. You've got Andrew Wiley. You've got Lucas Niang. You've got Darian Kennard. You've got some guys who have
For
been
left
sitting back
tackle,
there. I you know I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what Veach is thinking. I don't know what the thought process is.
we have guards and people on the right side
I've been
in
hearing
our depth
people
on our
want Joe
depth chart. We
Tooney
don't
to move
have.
over to left tackle. That's
He
I don't want
could,
that.
but
I don't
I
want
don't
that.
want that.
I mean, you could theoretically move Lucas Niang over. The only issue is how
We
healthy can he stay?
is Allegretti on our books? Is Allegretti
He's a
sticking
guard.
around? Because I mean
I don't,
that whole the
I don't know.
that may be the best plan. If we don't get somebody day one out of the draft, if we don't trade up, Tooney may have to.
Possibility. I don't think he likes that. I don't think Veach likes that. I don't think Andy Reid or Matt Nagy like that. But if that's last resort, obviously we're going to take it because he's serviceable in that area. Because I mean, now we're losing Frank
We
Clark.
had these
We've
same
got
type of conversations once we didn't think Orlando Brown was going to sign his franchise tag last year.
That's true. We're just going to have to wait and see. I mean, I trust Veach in what he everything that he does because what he does, he's proven to show that it works. I'm always
Yeah,
just
I
apprehensive
would say
about that
so.
left tackle. I'm just super apprehensive about the left tackle, knowing the
Premier
offensive
position in the
lines in
NFL,
and
man.
outs. I don't want to what Joe Theismann. I don't want that issue.
Can't happen with how much money's locked up in him.
Cannot.
It literally cannot.
The NFL won't allow that to happen either.
It's the whole reason why we haven't run a quarterback sneak with him since that Denver game of whatever year that was. Roger Goodell fucking shat his pants when that happened.